Hey students, do you ever think about it? Why do we need toothpaste when we brush our teeth? Hi everyone, I'm Sir Darren, here to teach you chemistry. Hey student, so today we're going to learn about neutralization. So before we start off with this topic, let us do some recap. So when you talk about neutralization, you must encounter with two very important words or very important terms, which is acid and also base. So actually, what is an acid? So according to the Hien's theory, acid is a substance which ionizes in water to produce hydrogen ion. For example, we have hydrochloric acid. So HCl, it reacts with water and it will ionize to form hydrogen ion and chloride ion. Okay, move into the next one, which is the base. So according to the Hien's theory again, so a base actually also a substance which reacts with water to produce an hydroxide ion. So we have an example which is ammonia gas. So ammonia gas, it reacts with water to produce ammonium ion and also hydroxide ion. Alright, let's move on to today's topic, neutralization. What do you think about neutralization? It is a reaction between an acid and base to produce salt and water only. So let's give an example. If I have an acid, hydrochloric acid, and a base, potassium hydroxide. So what do you think if both of these substances react together? What are the products that can we get from this reaction? Correct. You will get a potassium chloride and also water from this reaction. So the potassium chloride will be the salt for this reaction. So imagine there is a question come along with neutralization. It is, do we know how much acid or base we needed to neutralize completely for the substance? Now, let us introduce you a quantitative analysis method for neutralization, which is known as titration. So actually, titration, it helps us to determine the accurate volume of acid needed to neutralize a specific volume of base or vice versa. So for example, in acid-base titration, usually the solution of the non-concentration are dropped slowly from the burette into a conical flask which contains a volume of solution with unknown concentration. So the titration will stop where the colors of the acid-base indicator changes. For example, we have phenolphthalein or methyl orange. So the point where the titration stops, which is also known as endpoint. So what actually happens at endpoint is actually all the hydroxide ion from base and the hydrogen ion from acid are completely neutralized to form water molecule. Hey student, I believe that through this video, we have understand about the concept of neutralization. So I think you will wonder, why are we going to learn the concept of neutralization? Actually, it's very useful in our daily life. Try to think back the first question I have asked you in the beginning of the video about why do we need to use toothpaste instead of water to brush our teeth. So do you know that the bacteria in our mouth actually produce lactic acid on our teeth? So therefore, the toothpaste, which is alkaline, can help us to neutralize the lactic acid being produced. There are several more examples, such as the bee sting, which is acidic, can be neutralized by the baking soda, whereas the wasp sting, which are alkaline, can be neutralized by the vinegar. There are some more examples, such as the gastric patient, where the stomach produces much more hydrochloric acid that can be neutralized by the milk of magnesia, which is magnesium hydroxide. So besides, there are much more examples in our daily life. So let you discover yourself and share with me. That's all for the class today. So remember to scan this QR code and do the exercise. Thank you.